Hold it together, man.
Thank you, sir.
Hold it together.
Hold it together.
Breathe.
Right here.
Wherever you want to be.
Right here's fine.
Perfect.
Hello, everyone. My name is Tim. I'm the father of this beautiful bride. And 100% of the people I've talked to tonight said that 10 minutes is way out of control for a speech. So you're going to get the much shorter version. On behalf of my lovely wife, Jen, Paige's mom, Paula, and Isaac's parents, Doug and KO, I'd like to welcome all of you to this momentous day. We are so touched and honored that you took time out of your lives, some of you traveling long distances and somewhat short notice, to celebrate the love that has brought these two families together. And I would especially like to thank Father Evan. There you go. And Deacon Eugene for putting on such a beautiful ceremony. Thank you very much. As a father, this day is full of many, many emotions, but they're not sad emotions. I'm not losing a daughter. I'm getting an incredible son. It's just been amazing. Thank you. Now, we're going to skip. Paige is the most awesome kid ever. Paige is incredible. She's more than I could have ever hoped for. She never did anything wrong. But fast forwarding to October 2021, I receive a call from Paige telling me about this guy, Isaac. And the way she's talking, it sounds like he's a pretty special guy. To fill me in a little more, she sent me these snapshots from Snapgrams or Instachats or whatever it's called. And those are here. So this is the first one I see. Like, wow, he's a Marine. I mean, how do you go wrong there? He looks like he's 14, but, you know. I guess we're supposed to tap right. Go ahead and tap right. Okay, he's filled in a little. Wow. He's looking more like a stud on the beach. We're liking what we see, so we'll keep tapping right. Yeah, that's 240 pounds of 100% grade A American beef. And this could all be yours if you're single. All right. Love the Lord. Wow, this guy's got a head on his shoulders. Like to be treated as a queen. Wow. I mean, as a dad, what more could you hope for? He's deep into meme culture. Whatever that is. And be prepared to never stop laughing. I mean, how do you go wrong with this guy, huh? What I didn't realize at the time, because I'm old, Paige tells me, is that Isaac didn't send these. Isaac didn't create these. These were created by his best friend and wingman Blake. Yeah, thanks. Blake, where are you? All right. So Blake knew that Isaac was getting out of the Marines in a few months, and he was trying to set him up with a nice girl when he got back into town. So he posted all of these, and I guess there were quite a few responses to them as well. So we were lucky that Paige jumped in there first, I guess. So Paige tells us that Isaac's coming in town in December. So we're really excited to meet this guy. And I told Paige, I said, I'm going to Photoshop him into our family photos, so when he gets there, he'll already feel like he's part of the family. And Paige says, if you do that, he's not stepping foot in this house. So that didn't happen. But anyway, Isaac shows up. He's just amazing. Super nice guy. happy, brilliant. He's just incredible. So we're really excited about getting to know him over the next year, which we did. And it's just been incredible. What else do we have? I have to skip this part. It's going to be too long. All right. Paige, you've given me so much to cherish and so much to be proud of. We've had so much fun chasing dreams and adventures together. Thank you for tolerating the adventures that I thought you would enjoy. My life is so much more fulfilling when seeing everything through your eyes. I have loved and lived way more deeply than I could have ever been without you in my life. So thank you for being the best daughter I could have ever had. Let me skip that. KO and Doug, I cannot thank you enough for raising such an incredible son. He's just amazing, and we're so happy that he's now in our life. Thank you so much. Isaac, for those of you who don't know, which most of you do, Isaac served for 5 years as a United States Marine. And so I thank you, Isaac, for your service to our country. And I would also like to thank a very special veteran who is here with us tonight. He served in World War II and in the Korean War, and that's my Uncle Gene. So now, may I please have all veterans and current servicemen and women please stand. There are a lot of you here tonight. Thank you. A toast to all of you. And Isaac. As the father of this amazing young lady, I always knew she would have to settle in some ways when it came to falling in love and marrying Mr. Right. I mean, there are so many boxes to check. Turns out you have checked every box and so many more that I didn't even think of. So I am so, so proud to have you in our family, and I thank you for who you are. Before I wrap up, Paige, what is one craft item I just hated when you were growing up? Glitter. Parents, have you had to clean up glitter? It's crazy. It gets everywhere. It gets upstairs, downstairs, inside, outside. I'm wandering around my house yesterday. The sun is shining in. And what's there? Lots of glitter from her dress. Every sparkle for the next 2, 3, 4 weeks will remind me of my little girl. I may never vacuum again. But Paige and Isaac, may God bless you with an amazing life together, filled with love, joy, challenges, growth, purpose, and beautiful children to whom you can pass all of your love and acquired wisdom onto. I love you both. A toast, please, to Mr. and Mrs. Caston.
Love you. I don't want that, but I want to take it down. Very well done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Tim. All right, now we got Alex.
Hello? All right, I don't own a printer, so this is on my phone. But good evening, everybody. I'm Paige's brother, Alex, and I've been tasked with giving a speech. Thanks for coming and showing your support and whatnot. I'll try and keep this short. Hopefully you've been drinking. I know I have. Try and get through this. But you might be thinking that we don't actually look that much alike. And that's because we're actually step-siblings. And that also explains why I'm so much more attractive. So anyway, I started off life with 0 sisters, and then I ended up acquiring one along the way, which is pretty cool. And, this actually came with a variety of benefits. I've always had trouble making friends. So, when I got a sister, she was actually forced to be my friend. But the surprising thing was that, as time went on, it seemed like Paige actually wanted to be my friend, which is it's not the typical experience for me. Paige and I became close, and I realized that Paige really is the best sister that anyone could have. Oh, I lost my spot. Okay. Paige is kind and thoughtful. She's compassionate. She's forgiving. She's smart. And my favorite thing about Paige, and many of you have likely experienced this, is that she genuinely cares about you and builds you up to fulfill your full potential and be the best version of yourself that you can. So as you can imagine, my life has improved a lot, having Paige around. We've started a business together, which she motivated me to do, so I don't have to work a normal job, that's nice. She always invites me to go to events and stuff, even though I don't go. So I thought likely one day, some guy would end up getting lucky, and frankly, I thought the guy would be marrying up, But as it turns out, that might not be the case. So one day, Paige and I actually have had this discussion a couple times, but we were driving in the car, and she asked me, what kind of qualities do you look for in a girl? What type of girl are you looking for? And I was like, I'm usually just into girls that like me back. Which is, it's a rare type, honestly. So she had a more comprehensive list, though. She wanted someone that had a sense of adventure, could make her laugh, was generous, kind. It went on and on. And eventually, it came to my attention that Paige was talking to a gentleman named Isaac. Oh, I lost my spot again. Okay. And when I met Isaac, I thought, wow. The first thing I thought was, wow, this guy is jacked. I was a little bit jealous, a little bit intimidated, maybe. I don't know. But as I got to know Isaac over the following months, I found out that not only was he tall, jacked, handsome, but he's also kind and gentle, yet strong and disciplined. He's confident, smart, honest, and loyal. And my favorite thing about Isaac is that he does for Paige what she does for everyone else. When Paige is with him, she's the best and happiest version of herself that I've ever seen. Okay, let's see. So in conclusion, I wish I could give you guys some marriage advice, but I'm unfortunately not married, and I have not even had a girlfriend in years. So no advice, but if you all want to raise a glass, I'm so happy that you guys found each other, but I'm especially happy that I have another person that's forced to be my friend.
Thank you, Alex. All right, now we got Julia.
Thank you. Do I have to stand up here? Yeah. All right. Hello, Castins. Hello, everyone. You may not know me, but I'm Julia. Isaac officially got the middle child label of our family, but I really live the middle child life. And now I have the mic, so buckle up. It's difficult to summarize Isaac's impact on me in a simple speech. Done. Words don't do him justice, but I'll do my best. I've watched you through the eyes of a little sister grow from the cube that played Pirates football to the man that sits here today next to the newest Caston lady. I've seen you learn what it means to choose happiness. After 5 years away, you've rediscovered home as an adult, and that home now includes Paige. In the past 6 months, you have intentionally and diligently worked for today and the many years to follow. In the words of Mom, hi Mom, the world is short on good men, and you're a good man. As a big brother, you have given some very unqualified fashion advice. You have asked me to help you practice as a lacrosse goalie, which was not my strong suit. When you were small, you were dressed in tutus and lipstick, courtesy of JoJo and Olivia. And you've asked me to put your red, white, and blue mullet into a man bun. But most importantly, you have been consistent in love, grace, sense of humor, and patience, essential attributes when you have 4 sisters. Paige, we only get to welcome one Caston lady into the family, and I'm so grateful that we get to have you. The kindness and thoughtfulness that you show to the world is astounding and an example for all. Thank you for loving Isaac so well. The sisters have just a little advice to keep Isaac's love tank full. Please make sure he has food groups other than birthday cake protein powder. And allow Pentatonic's Christmas music to play as early as September in order to maintain festive levels in your household. So to my favorite brother, I love you so very much. To Paige, welcome to the family. And if we can all raise a glass, I'd like to say, may God grant you many years. Okay.
Thank you, Julia. All right, now we got Blake.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of the jury. I want to thank you all for being here and for being in attendance of this court. I am here on behalf of my client, Isaac Douglas Caston. I'm just kidding, I'm not going to bash you that hard. As Isaac would say, if having too much fun is a crime, then arrest me. Right? But my name is Blake. I'm the best man, and to kind of give you a backstory of our 17-year friendship, I want to give the story about the first time that we met, which was circa 2006. Isaac and I grew up together, going to the same church, and keep in mind this is us when we were 6 years old. But I was out on the playground, and I remember that I had on my favorite bright blue Crocs, and I was feeling dangerous, probably doing my high knees. And then Isaac comes over, and he's got the head the size of a bowling ball, and the frame of a D1 linebacker, and he just comes up to me and he says, "You like Crocs?" And I was like, "Yeah, got them on, I love them." And then he said, "I got a pair of Crocs." I'm like, "Best friends." This works. This is great. And then I thought it was going smooth, but then that's when he it took a turn, and he looked at me and he said, well, mine are red. And then I was like, okay, red is great. And then he put his hand on my shoulder, looked at me in the eyes, and said, I don't know how to tell you this, but red is just way better, bucko. Then he just walked away, and I said, that is a man that I have to earn his respect. And so next week when he wore those red Crocs, I made sure he knew that he looked fantastic. So really our friendship began with my words of affirmation for his love of red Crocs. Do you remember those things? They had duct tape on them and everything. Yeah, it's crazy. He still has some, yeah. But needless to say, after that, we were pretty much inseparable. We were best friends after that. And by the age of 10, we had made a verbal pact together that we would someday be roommates. So I don't know if you knew that, Paige, but that's still coming up. And the craziest thing we could imagine at the time, we said, okay, as soon as we move in, we are going to watch all the Star Wars movies in order, and we're both going to have a bag of Lay's potato chips. So I'm glad to see that our dreams got a little bit bigger since then. And also a main consistency in our friendship I noticed is that we just broke a lot of things. I'm still getting invoiced by Doug Caston for putting holes in his backyard fence with missed baseball throws. Doug, you don't even live there anymore, so why are you still invoicing me? I don't... We also managed to snap my dad's orchestra trumpet. Yes, snapped a trumpet, that did happen. And I think on the same weekend, we also managed to break my mom's favorite lampshade. But we fixed that one, though, because we put a sign on the lampshade that said, love the sinners, hate the sin, we're sorry. So... I think it worked. But the other main consistency in our friendship has just been laughter. I'm sure I can speak for everyone in this room that is truly the funniest man I've ever met in my life right there. And it doesn't matter if you're having a bad day, this guy can make you laugh and feel so special in just a second. But sometimes that sense of humor got him into trouble a little bit. So we'll fast forward to when Isaac and I had to do long distance, and he went to the Marines. And I went to college, and as best friends do, we became pen pals, and we wrote cute little letters to each other. And he sent me back a letter once just in reply to me, and he was just like, hey, bro, thanks for catching up. I'm doing great out here. I am getting in a little trouble for laughing at the wrong times. And it became apparent that when the drill instructor was probably just saying heinous things and insults to your face, you just couldn't keep a straight face. So that kind of explains who the man Isaac is. He just can't take things seriously, and I think we need more people like that. I miss my spot now. But through all of that, it's really been your character, Isaac, that has stood out the most to me. I have never met someone who is more willing to work on themselves and become a better individual every single day of their lives. And to put it in a word, Isaac, you are selfless. You make it a priority to put others' needs before your own. You love your family so well. You love your now wife, Paige, so well. You protect and you stand up for all your friends and family, and you serve your God so well. And I think God knew that Isaac needed someone to love him as much as he loves others, because he doesn't leave a lot for himself. And so that's where we enter Miss Paige, who is just perfect for Isaac. I've never seen Isaac smile so much. And he sent me a Snapchat once when he started talking to Paige, and he said, bro, I used to be excited to fight terrorists, now I'm smiling over a girl. And I know you know this, Paige, but I just want to put this on the record since we are in court, that I have never said this without any more certainty, but I promise you that you will be loved, cherished, honored, and protected better than you ever could have imagined by staying with Isaac. And thank you for making him the happiest I've ever seen him. So cheers to the newlyweds, everyone. Raise a glass.